we had a hard time finding Roka Blue. So Joe ended up looking on live for the recipe. So I am making it, we're making the cheese ball. My cheese ball that I make requires Roka Blue cheese that comes in a container. They don't make it. So we looked it up, or Joe did, and it is 2 ingredients, I believe, maybe a third, but I believe it's just a 1/4 cup of blue cheese chunks and cream cheese. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to aim you down here. I softened this so it's a lot easier to work with. Did you find it, baby?
I'm still looking at it.
Okay, so I have this softened. So I'm going to grab the blue cheese, and I am going to... Nova, get out of here, please. Ooh, this stuff stinks. And I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of cheese in it. 1/4 cup. Ooh, it stinks. Oh! I would say that's enough. 1/4 cup.
So here we go. 8 ounces of cream cheese.
Yep.
1/4 cup of blue cheese, crumbled.
And then any liquid at all or not?
Water for thinning.
How much? Just doesn't say?
Desired.
Okay. So that's it, guys. This quarter cup of cream, a 1/4 cup of Roka Blue cheese, which looks like this, like crumbled. That's what they mean, crumbled. 1/4 cup of it, and an 8 ounce of cream cheese. So now I'm going to blend this together. And I want it to sit for about a day, you guys, because probably in the next couple days, we're going to make the Roka Blue, the cheese ball. But anybody who's going to be making it, if you have a hard time finding it, because we did. So now you guys know how to make it. I am putting it in a container. So I did an 8 ounce of cream cheese and the 1/4 cup. I actually put probably about a little over a 1/4 cup. So I did the 1/4 cup and then I filled it up again just because I wanted there to be enough of them. I mean, really, we're not going to eat the blue cheese again. So if I don't use it for something, I might as well use it for this. But then I had these from the last time we made our cheese ball. And the recipe that I give you guys, or I do, it requires a jar of Roka Blue. So I was going to need to measure it anyways because I needed to make sure I'm putting in exactly what it's asking for. You know what I mean? Like, the recipe that I make doesn't call for 8 ounces of Roka Blue. It calls for a jar of Roka Blue. So what I want to tell you guys is be sure you measure it. Even if you make the Roka Blue, that's a whole different recipe. You're making this as a Roka Blue because they don't carry it in stores. This and this isn't what's needed for the cheese ball that I make or that's on my website or on my channel. My channel calls for a jar of Roka Blue, 2 Old English, 3 cream cheese, and then I believe 3 tablespoons of vinegar, and I believe a teaspoon of garlic powder. So just so you know, I don't want any, I don't want to make you, I don't want to give it the wrong presentation that this is what's required for the cheese ball because that's too much. What the cheese ball requires is a jar of Roka Blue. So I just wanted to show you guys a good idea to do is empty out your, maybe the day before, maybe, a couple of days or whatever. Take out the cheese beforehand, set it in a bowl because you know for sure those are the 2 Old English that you're going to need. Let me show you really quick. Here's the Old English. So take these out, set them, one of them at least, and take it out, set it aside. And now your goal is to refill this with that mixture you made. Because that's ideally what is the recipe calls for a cheese ball. Okay, so I would say basically 1 8 ounce cream cheese will make 2 of the Roka Blue jars. Say if you tap it, it will go down some more. And that's what you want to do is you want to make sure you get it perfectly measured. There are air pockets in there. You got to make sure those are filled up. But the recipe calls for 1 container or 1 jar of Roka Blue. And I got to make sure that I am getting a jar. This is how they used to sell it, guys. These were like this. They sold a Roka Blue cheese. and they don't sell it anymore. They just, you might be able to find it, and if you do, you know, props. I would take a couple of them. They cost $3.50 each though, so I mean, it's relative. It's a little bit more expensive because this was $3, and then this cheese was $2. So this Roka Blue cost $5, but it made two. It made 2 jars, so I guess it's not that bad. It's like $2.50 a jar. Then if you look at it like that, I always try to look at it like the better of it. Okay, guys, that's it. There you go. 2 jars of Roka Blue. We made it with you. Be blessed, guys. Sub up. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on. We're going to be making desserts coming up here in the next couple days. We're going to be doing candies and different kind of things that you guys can use for your Christmas plates. So make sure you have your notifications on. We're doing church windows. We're doing peanut brittle. We're doing almond bark. We're just doing a whole bunch of like candies you can put on a tray. And there's going to be some really easy ones. There may be a couple that are a little difficult, but it's going to be fun. So anyways, guys, be blessed. 2 jars out of 1 container of cream cheese and blue cheese crumbles. Okay, guys, be blessed.